right. So thank you so much for joining us on the 45th edition of Lunch Out Loud Ottawa.
That's awesome, 45.
My name is Nick Petruski.
I'm Andrew Miller.
And of course, we're the podcast that talks to the people, places, events, and music that make Ottawa the incredible city that it is. And before we get to our two special guests today, why don't we check this out?
Hi, this is Nick from Zoo Legacy, and you're rocking out with Ottawa's premier podcast, Lunch Out Loud. We have a big show coming up on October 18th for the live 88.5 Big Money Shot finale. Come rock out with us at 9 p.m. at Ritual. You're going to listen to 3 songs of ours, LKUT, Crowd, and Street Lamps. I hope you enjoy. Much love.
The first thing we do is go crazy and get stupid. And these girls say they do anything. Well, I told them, baby, you prove it, you prove it. Bottles smoke, models go, all I hope. I remember this when I wake up. Girls coming out the bedroom, messed up hair and makeup. I'm thawed, I'm twisted, I'm blown. She's usually a lady, but she's trying to have my baby. I'm not that proud of what I'm about to do, but I'm doing it. And I don't know whose girl this is, but she's doing it. I'm twisted, I'm faded, I'm gone. What's one more drink? What's one more drink? I'm twisted, I'm faded, I'm gone. What's one more drink? What's one more drink? Doing bumps in the bathroom, you and your girlfriends. My vices are like vice grips, and we'll see how far this night gets. Everybody stays tight.
All right, thank you so much, Zoo Legacy. So check them out on the 18th
awesome.
at Ritual. You like that, eh?
I like that. And here I thought that the live 88.5 would be more rock and roll for the whole competition. It's good. It's nice to see that there's a little bit of variety in there.
Yeah, it's all different genres. They make no assumptions. So we're here at the lovely Cafe Latte Cino out in Orleans. We don't make it out to Orleans a lot, so it's a lot of fun to be out here. And we're joined with Grace Odumo for 613Style.com. Did I get the name right, of course?
You actually did. I'm shocked.
Perfect. And Emilie Perezet from Marcel Benedict.
Yes, sir.
Did I pronounce that right?
Parise, right? Parise, all right.
Oh, yes.
So we are outside on the patio enjoying, it is one of the last, well, maybe there's going to be some more nice...
There'll be a couple, don't scare everyone.
A couple nice more days like this in the fall. So this is a great fall day.
Yeah.
But why don't we get to know you a bit more? Like, what brought you to Ottawa? What keeps you here? What are your favorite restaurants, kind of activities, being fashionistas in this city?
Well, what brought me to Ottawa was family, of course, and what keeps me here is still family and school, but more importantly is all the events and people that you get to meet in Ottawa. The good part about it being so small is that it's so easy to make connections and move on up.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for a long time, since I was maybe like 4.
Oh, right on.
So.
Where was before that?
Oh, Kenya. I was born in Kenya,
sweet.
so then I came to Ottawa immediately after.
Right on. And yourself?
Actually, I'm from the Gaspé area, so the east coast of Quebec. And my family...
Beautiful area.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous area.
And we moved here when I was just a baby so that my family could have a more promising future. And so I guess that's what I'm going on with and showing everyone that that's possible, and that's why we're here. That's why my grandpa sent us.
Oh, sweet.
And fun times in Ottawa. There's so many different things that we can do. And I like that this is one of the things that you gentlemen are doing, is showing everyone what there is out there and what there's in the area, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you go back? Do you still have family back there that you visit? Or?
Yes, most of my family is there, or on the way kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we go back once in a while, but like anyone would say that's from somewhere else, it's not enough.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And what do you enjoy? What are some of your activities that you do enjoy out in Ottawa?
Anything that has to do with fashion or community-oriented regroupings, anything like that is fun. So there's different places. I wouldn't say there's one place in particular or 2 places in particular. It's wherever something's happening, wherever the action is, wherever fun is.
What are some examples of fun, action-packed things in the fashion world that you've been to recently?
Like, there's got to be a lot of shows out there and whatnot. Where are these being held that most people can check out?
Well, there's the obvious Ottawa Fashion Week that we see a couple times a year. Grace, you'll agree. Yeah. And other than that, there's a bunch of different shows in local boutiques. So lately I've been to some boutiques on the Hull side that have some shows that show collections from the area and different things that come from Europe. And there's also different shows that happen in clubs, whether it's showcases or just a show itself. So there's a bunch of charity events going on as well, and it's just to hear in. So Ottawa is a small area. All we have to do is listen, and we hear about these things and these places, and we just have to show up and enjoy.
What are some examples of some of the boutiques in Hull that, and then you go on their website and find out about these little fashion shows that they're having at the locations?
Well, an example of something that occurred lately was La Complice Boutique, and that's on the Gatineau side. And basically, how you hear from it is either you follow these people on Facebook or regardless, or in this case, one of my models was part of their show, so she's the one who told me. Somewhere else that we can find local shows would be Fly Bar. There's a lot of different fashion events that go on there, and a lot of different projects that we hear about. I know that every time I talk to Clara and Grace as well, we always hear about something promising going on there. So it's fun to keep up with them and to see what's next.
And where's that?
Fly Bar's on the corner of Dalhousie and Rideau, so right down.
It's a newer club. What did it replace?
Oh, was that Mansion?
Lobby?
No, Lobby.
Lobby.
Okay.
Yes, Lobby. So that's what it replaced. Super cool decor inside, and we have a bunch of colors, a bunch of artsy things going on. So it's a nice place to let that creative side of fashion show.
I like to hear that. What about, is Ottawa's style getting any better? I know a lot of people from Europe have said in the past that we're not doing so good, but I want to get an update.
Yeah, even North America as a whole, as far as Ottawa goes, like we seem to always be a couple of years behind what's going on in Europe. Is that kind of cutting down now, especially with the internet and whatnot? You'd think that we'd be catching up with people here in fashion, are we?
You know, I don't even know who said people in Ottawa dress badly, because where I go, people are always dressed really well.
Especially right here, right?
Exactly, especially right
That's
here.
what I was looking for.
I find that in Ottawa, people really like to support local designers and boutiques, and there's nothing better than that. To see, when I go to a boutique like Victoire Boutique or Young Jane's, there's so many people there. It's packed with people supporting, you know, these entrepreneurs who are based in Ottawa.
Yeah.
So the new Westboro stores.
Yes, that place is pretty good too. It's just I don't get out to Westboro as much as the Byward area though.
Yeah.
I guess that's pretty far from being out here in Orleans.
Exactly.
Is there anything out here in Orleans? I know that Orleans, and we've been talking about it, how Orleans is starting to kind of come into its own, it seems. You know, little cafes like this, you know, and they're starting to get a bit more restaurants and whatnot, but I guess the shopping probably still isn't there yet. Nothing coming up for Place d'Orleans.
You know, Place d'Orleans, it's the #1 biggest, most leasable mall in Ottawa, ironically enough, but when they had the Philip Lim for Target collaboration everywhere, it sold out in like 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes, but when you came down
At
to
the new
Orleans,
Target stores.
Yeah, they had the Philip Lim for Target. I was at the Billings Bridge, the Go Billings event for it, and the bag sold out in literally 30 seconds, but some of my friends who were there with me had the time to come back up to Orleans, 30, 45 minutes, and the bags and clothes were still there. So, you know, we still have some growing to do here.
Oh, that's a good way of analyzing it.
That's how you...
Well, okay, just to go on something else, we have Targets now in Ottawa, in Canada, but I hear a lot of complaints from people that it's not the same as in the United States. Why is that? Why are we not getting the same treatment as the United States?
I don't know. I think it's a demographic issue. I know for me personally, I went there to try and find makeup because it's really hard to find makeup for dark skin.
Yeah.
So I went to Target because they
We know all about
you can tell. Iman is a makeup collection for, you know, women of color. So I went to Target, really excited to find that. You know, finally I got makeup, but it's not carried there. So that's where I noticed a difference. There's really not too much in that way, but you know, the shoes and bags, they have a really good collections there. Yeah.
So you're happy with that?
Yeah.
So besides Target, what are some other nice shops that you know are good spots to hit up in town that some people might not have ever heard of? I mean, I know there's a lot of small boutiques that, you know, we only have here in Ottawa. What are a couple of names that people can go and check out? Either one of you.
Yeah, I think people should really check out Young Jane's. I love that place. If you're into vintage at a good price, it's kind of Valley Village price, but maybe a little bit higher because it's locally owned. That's a really good place to check out.
Young Jane's?
Young Jane's, yes.
Where do they get their clothes from?
I'm not too sure. I talked to the owner before, and she said she just likes to go to sales here and there just to buy and things like that. They have really good stuff like Christian Dior, Gucci. Like they have really good stuff.
Wow, where's that located?
I believe it's on St. Patrick Street.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not
down in the
mistaken.
market.
Yeah, it's down in the market.
Okay.
It's around Milk. Milk is also a good place to go. It's right across from there. Max's Footwear, that's over in Westboro for the Westboro listeners. It's also a really good place. Amanda May Lingerie is on the same street as Young Jane's, just a little bit further down. Those are really good stores.
All right, on. We got to pump up Normal Clothing.
Oh, of course.
Joanne, who also lives just up the street here.
There you go. What about you, Emilie? Where do you find yourself shopping when you're in Ottawa or pointing people in direction? Where can people buy your clothes, of course?
All right, so basically I don't shop too much for myself because I make it all.
Did you make what you're wearing today?
Yes, I did.
Really? That's super cute shirt.
Thank you. Let's show everyone while we're talking.
Well, we're going to take a picture after, so everyone's going to get to see what you're wearing.
What I would say though is I point people to a lot of locally made clothing boutiques. So by locally, I don't necessarily mean just Ottawa. I mean in the Canada area, and a lot of Ottawa, Quebec designers.
Yeah.
So somewhere not far from downtown Ottawa would be Le Local, which is something that's growing and growing, and there's a lot of really cool handmade stuff and local artists that showcase not only clothes, but they have accessories, and they have a bunch of different cool things, nice gift ideas, and that's just on Eddy. So we're talking Portage area, a lot of government buildings there, so a lot of people are around there. Not far from there as well would be Le Premier Étage. So we have here as well, it's a little higher end and local designers only. And there's also Geneviève Couture, who's the owner. She has her own line, which is Vivi Couture, and she shows it there as well.
And it's for men and women?
This one is mostly for women, and we can find different accessories at the first place I spoke of for men and women. So those are really two cool places, other than the ones Grace already mentioned downtown. So if we're talking Victoire and Milk, other places that show things that are more unique, that's what I really push for. So whatever is unique, whatever is something that supports the people that are around here, that's what I'll push.
What's the trend right now for the fall? What are we looking at? What are we, stripes this time? A little plaid? I don't know.
Plaid is really big. Plaid is the number one trend, yeah.
Plaid is big, it still is.
I represent the trend.
She's right on.
That's good. I got about
Plaid and
15 different.
oxblood. So I think this is like, maybe you can call it oxblood to certain people.
I knew this.
There you go.
What's oxblood?
Oh no, oxblood. The color is kind of like a
Oxblood.
maroonish, reddish
Okay.
color.
Like I have on, Nick.
Oh, you're trendy, bud.
High fashion.
That's
Everyone high fashion on the side of the table.
Yeah.
no, I'm not. I failed the fashion trends.
Both did.
But I mean, coming into fall, I guess these are. I find fashion is sort of cyclical with the weather, right, and the season. So coming into fall, you're always getting a little more browns and ox blood, if you will. And I think plaid, to me, plaid kind of screams fall too. I don't know. I picture lumber.
Screams Oktoberfest. Great times.
Exactly. I have plaid on at Oktoberfest.
There you go. Okay, so with all these new stores coming to Bayshore and Rideau Centre, as well as the Tangiers Shopping Centre, do we not see like this is kind of not that great for a local artist? Like, what can we do better for them with these massive expansions to our malls? Because these are not going to be, they're not very locally designer friendly.
It's true. I think that they just have to step up their marketing and branding a little bit more in order to keep up. For example, Bayshore and Rideau were having, these events to celebrate their new stores and whatnot, and a few days later, Shad Boutique, I believe it's called, they had an event which was like a housewarming party, a rooftop band and everything to kind of let people know that, we're still here, we're local, come check us out as well. But I think in order to keep up, they're going to have to modify prices and do a little more on social media and community outreach, because that's what's going to make or break them.
Victoire is great for that, so maybe NVN's get avec moi, so hopefully they can do a little more on that. Okay.
And the pricing thing's got to be hard though, right? For local designers, I mean, obviously they're not mass producing things like everyone else, so they have to charge a little bit more in order to make it worth their while, right?
Exactly.
But I mean, like you said, I think the advertising and marketing, just people don't know that a lot of these boutiques and shops are there, whereas everyone knows Rideau Centre is there, they're going to go there and see whatever stores are in there, right? So
maybe festivals or someone like festivals can give cheaper stalls for locally owned companies or something like that.
Or if they have like loyalty cards or something like that even, you know what I mean? Like something that keeps return customers. But I really think that the ones who are closer to the upper end of the byward market where tourists come around should be pretty fun because we have a really good tourist market.
Yeah,
Absolutely, we do.
Okay, and then maybe better things for the tourists to go out on to walk around the locally owned boutiques.
Exactly.
Maybe cards when they come into the airport or the train station that they can go and do a walkabout. That could be something interesting that we could look at.
There you go.
There we go. All right, well, we'll just take a quick break, listen to one more song from Zoo Legacy, and then come back with Grace and Emilie to find out more about 613Style as well as Marcel Benedict. So we'll be right back, and this song is Street Lamps.
Hydroplaning, you swear you're in control, then you have another, then it starts to go, now you all over the road, you were just here, what happened when it disappeared? You swear you're in control, take another drag, now you all over the globe, past that point that you need to get back to, you need to, cause you're hydroplaning. Never there, you take them things to take you there for the price of your life this night. Maybe your last, and this is not a movie, this is not a cast, this here is the present, and it's feeling like the past.
All right, so of course that was Street Lamps by Zoo Legacy. Catch them at October 18th for the live 88.5 Big Money Shot. That's a Saturday, that's at 9 p.m. That is definitely going to be sold out, and it's going to be a lot of fun that night.
It is. It's going to be awesome. Like I said, there's quite a variety of music there. It's going to be a little bit of something for everybody.
8 great bands and lots of great talent in Ottawa.
Yep.
So, Grace, if you could tell us a little now about 613Style. Why does anyone that's interested in fashion in the city or, celebrities, that kind of sort of thing, why should they be have your blog as a highlighter, as a bookmark on their webpage and go to see it every single day? Homepage. There you go.
Well, 613Style should be your homepage because it's updated daily with new content on the local events, local fashion designers, what's happening in the city, music, in Canadian celebrities. We stick to only Canadian celebrities, so we've broken quite a few stories, including Fifi Dobson's engagement. We were the first to break that.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. ET Canada came to us for that story, and we lent it to them, and it kind of just blew up from there. It was on a whole bunch of different websites.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you have verified sources for this, or did you just go let's break something and hope it happened on the weekend?
No. Well, Fifi and I actually talked. We talked about this, and so yeah, she broke the news to me, and that was really great. We really try to syndicate our content across a whole bunch of different forms of media. Like, we're also in Faces Magazine monthly. We're doing a quarterly with Next Big Thing magazine. We really try to make sure that readers of all these different publications come to us because we update daily with new stuff. There's lots of interesting ideas and events especially.
And you're giving away, I've seen a lot of tickets for great events, like a lot of movies in the city.
Yeah.
A lot of other things as well.
So when you say we, how many people does 613Style entail here at the moment?
Right now, it's just me and a publicist.
Okay.
And so basically,
so it keeps you busy then.
Yeah, the two of us. I do the content, and she gets the media requests and stuff like that. Whenever there's events and whatnot, she handles that, does the schedule. And you see it on 613Style. If it's an open event, we let everyone know that, check it out.
Yeah. What's the future of 613Style? Where do you want to see it going? Where can you take it?
Where can we take it? I don't know. We take it a step at a time. I mean, over the summer, we threw a party for a few Degrassi stars, Melinda Shankar, Samantha Monroe, and Lyle O'Donohoe, which Nick missed. And
I did miss that.
We hope to do a lot more of that, working with celebrities and stuff, because we have good partnerships with stores, restaurants, basically everything in the city. So we hope to do more of that. More magazine, expand 613Style TV a little bit more, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing some TV stuff right now?
Yeah, like it's a YouTube channel where some products that I review. they go on it, and sometimes when I'm at an event, like at the Bayshore event, I shot a video with John Smith.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're hoping to do more.
Oh, that's cool.
And do some reviews on local stuff as well?
Yes. We always love local stuff. There's lots of local events coming up for sure.
So I was just going to say again, the website for people that they can check it out?
Yes, check out 613style.com. I forgot to mention I work a lot with John Smith and Neil Robinson photography as well.
Oh, okay, cool. And you're also on Twitter at 613style?
At 613style, Instagram at 613style.
I don't have Instagram, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Sweet.
And you're just in university now, and you finish up, and this is going to be a full-time kind of thing. You're looking to stay in Ottawa, hopefully?
Yes, I'm finishing up my final year this year, and I'm hoping to make this full-time. I think I'm going to register it as an LLC when I'm done and see where it takes me.
Oh, that's
wonderful.
Cool.
Keep following your passion. Obviously, you're passionate about it. That's what we love in this city. So it'll be a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining us. And Emilie, so you're our first fashion designer that we've had on the show.
I'm honored.
We do, of course, love that. Thank you so much. What got you started in fashion, and why stick in Ottawa? I know you did move here from Gaspé, but why stick here? I love it.
Well, what got me started in fashion, I would say, is the love for creativity. Being able to express myself and help others express themselves in another way, right? What makes me stay here is the challenge.
Yeah.
Let's admit it, it's not the easiest place to blast out in fashion.
No, being what's typically known as a boring government town.
Well, let's prove that wrong. And I'm one of those people that's here with Grace, with everyone else that wants to prove that wrong, and that's what we're here for, that's what we're doing. That's one of our goals, and we're going to achieve it no problem.
Well, you make a great point. I mean, like, what you're wearing is totally office acceptable. And I mean, you don't have to wear, a Susie Shearer outfit just to get into the office, right? Like, you could still have some style there. So.
And did you start Marcel Benedict?
Yes, I did. I'm the founder of Marcel Benedict.
Why Marcel Benedict? What's the name? How does that name come
That
about?
was her name at first.
A lot of people
ask me this,
Of course
and
they will.
you're not completely wrong. It is part of my name.
Okay.
So my full name is Marie Marcel Benedict Emilie Parisé. So one of those really long French baptismal names.
Okay.
And being able to show this side of me, this creation, this fashion side of me, is maybe an excuse to take out one of those other names I have to represent the side of me that no one knew before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I like it.
So did you go to school for design then, or?
No, I went to university for completely other reasons, and I think that what that did is it just helped me realize that I wanted to be who I wanted to be, and I wanted to follow my dreams, my passions. So basically, I'm self-taught. Very easy when you want to learn something, you can learn it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Well, what does a typical day or a week look like for you? Or do you work from home, or are you working in the shops? Because you would working for yourself doing fashion, you would have to do a lot of the creation, the making of it, but also the sales of promoting it to the stores. Also, so many things that are going on there. So, what does a typical day, week look like for you?
Well, for others around me, they might think that sometimes I look like a chicken running without a head, but everything's really well organized. I have a lot of meetings with clients, so basically meeting with different people when it's custom clothing, for example, meeting with them, seeing exactly what it is they want, how they want it to fit, what their goal is, different samples of material. So it's a lot of liaison, a lot of talking with the people around me, whether it's clients or whether it's for different shows, etc. There's a lot of, again, publicity going on, so everything that has to do with the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that fun stuff, we have to take care of that as well. I have a wonderful team around me who supports me and helps me. So a lot of, for example, I have a show coming up. There's so many things to take care of, but I have people like Lady Belle Coiffure or different photographers. So I have Fresh Anderson, etc. All these people around me that help me so much, so that my days that might look like they're huge and jam-packed are so much easier to go through. So it's the support of others, I think, that really, and the synergy between people that help the day that seems to be so full go by so easily. Yeah. And it makes us all want to continue and strive even more.
For sure.
Do you do the show for the fall 2014, the winter 2014? like one for every season in Ottawa, and how well are they being accepted? Can we get more people out to them?
Well, I have a lookbook that comes out every season, so all custom stuff that we make, handmade, and every spring we have a big show that goes on with the theme, and it's always for a charity event. So basically, everything that comes in, we donate to Solidarité Jeunesse, which is a cause that I have really at heart. And what it does, this show, is it brings local designers, it brings local businesses, it brings anything local together. It gives a reason for these businesses or for these people to showcase what they have and to come together, to have a reason to dress up and look good and have a good time. So I've been doing this for the past 3 years, so this is going to be my 4th fashion show event that we're putting up this May 3rd at the St. Bridget's Center.
May 3rd, St. Bridget's, we like it. We've talked about that several times before.
And this year, for the first time, actually, we're going to have men in the fashion show. Are those pointing at you guys? You want to participate?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I gotta walk them. No, that's something that when we were with Angie from Angie's Models last week, she said that male modeling is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Is that why you're kind of getting more men in here at the time, or I mean, is that just the way fashion's going now that it's getting a bit more acceptable, or what?
I'm not sure if it's because that it's getting bigger that I'm doing it. I think it's getting bigger because I'm doing it. No, I think that's just, there's so many more male clients that are coming in, and it's something that I want to promote. If we're going to make custom dress shirts with wonderful material, might as well show everyone that this is something that's available as well. We don't only do women's clothing, we do anything is possible, right? So let's show that.
What are some of the things that you design then? Like you do men's dress shirts, obviously, men's blouses like this or whatnot. What else?
Anything. Seriously, if people can imagine it, we can make it.
Right on.
So at the moment, a little less fashion talk, Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Huge. People
really?
can imagine these crazy ideas, and I have the honor of being able to bring them to them.
Do you have any projects on the go right now that you can talk about?
Oh, we can't. Those are top secret, man. Those are
I can tell you one of them I'm working on.
Okay.
I'm making the Sailor Scout outfits. So I don't know if you guys remember Sailor Moon.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm big on the Sailor Scout outfits.
Andrew's favorite show. Still watches it.
You still watch
Syndication.
Of course
I do.
Syndication.
Yeah, I love that.
So that's one of my Halloween projects. The other stuff coming up, that's going to be a surprise.
Wonderful.
What about getting your clothing? I mean, you were talking about your lookbook. Obviously, you have to send your lookbook out to different stores and whatnot. How hard is it to break into other markets besides Ottawa and Gatineau area?
Breaking into the markets, I think, is a hard thing. Having the support of everyone around us, having 613Style or different media coming to the events always helps, is always great. Other than that, I think that the goal isn't necessarily to break out into the market, but is to create a business or an organization that people respect. So is the goal to break out, or is the goal to be recognized and to be respected?
I guess that's it.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, like we said, you don't need to be huge, obviously, right? So, I mean, I guess you're right. Nice to focus here first instead, right?
Well, we'll definitely promote you, certainly, for next year. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I look forward to seeing more stuff in the future. I'm not the biggest fashionista kind of guy, but it's very interesting to me.
Me neither.
It's a lot of fun. I love seeing the passion and
I know
the
some
creativity. Of course you do.
I knew what a lookbook was.
I still don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I think it's online, right? Lookbook.
It's kind of a catalog.
Okay, then I don't.
And you can see it online if you want.
Okay, there you go.
You were 50% right.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks,
Chris and Emilie, for
very
joining us.
informative.
It was a lot of fun. We'll go over some events this weekend. Do you know of any major events? I know it's Thanksgiving weekend, so it's a lot of people going back home to be with families. This is probably one of my first years not going home for Thanksgiving, but
Me too.
that's because of my injury, but that's all right.
First year of my life, I'm not going home for Thanksgiving.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Same here.
But I'll be in Mexico, so that's
We'll
okay.
celebrate together.
So I'll miss you next week as well.
Yeah. Do you have any events to plug for this week? This weekend?
There's an upcoming fashion show at the Norwegian Embassy.
The Norwegian Embassy.
Yeah, if you can find that online, I'm not sure how you would find it, but it's a good event to go to, yeah.
All right, on.
Elvis will be singing the Fox song there.
Is he Norwegian?
That's right.
Oh, okay, maybe.
It can happen. They're in North America right now. You can always have this. You never know. So when is that? When is it?
That's happening on the 18th.
18th.
Yeah, and then
So-
of course H&M, the H&M party.
H&M party. So H&M at Bayshore, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be a Bayshore.
Is the Bayshore, just to step it back, is the Bayshore Mall finished now?
No, that's
No, it's still, eh?
I drove by yesterday.
Many
Did you?
stores to expect. It's not finished.
That's a
There's lot of
massive.
stores.
That's a
How many
massive-
stores were they adding?
I know they're adding Zara, H&M of course. I think they're adding 3 other ones.
Yeah,
Victoria's
a
Secret.
Victoria's
and Pink.
Secret, that's right.
So yeah, there's
And
a lot
Pink?
of stores. Yeah, Pink, the clothing for sure.
Of course.
Right on. And which new stores got added to, or are getting added to Rito then?
Rito, they're getting J. Crew. People are really excited about that. And then they were getting, they were also getting Victoria's Secret and Pink and
Simon's.
Simon's as well. Yeah, thank you. Rumors are swirling that Tory Burch might be coming and Kate Spade. I can't confirm that, but rumors are swirling.
Rumors are swirling. You heard that, Ottawa. The rumors are swirling.
Right on.
Other events going on this weekend. There's so many great concerts with a lot of bands that come back with their for their families. They all get together in Ottawa. So there's lots of shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all over, every kind of genre. There's things at Barrymore's, Ritual, Mavericks. You got Guelph versus Carleton football on Saturday. I might be hitting that up. That'll be a lot of fun. Next week, of course, Andrew will not be here. He's going off to Mexico. But don't worry, we got Aaron Blasky's going to be helping me out next week with Chris Bailey. He is a gentleman in his 20s that took a year off to become the most productive person on the planet. So he's doing a productivity study, and it's going to be very interesting.
I'm really
to
sad
hear.
that I'm missing that one.
It's
too.
going to
I
be
wanted
really
to
interesting to hear these kind of experiments that he's doing, and
I wanted to see how you get to be the most productive person on the planet.
by taking a year off. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm excited.
I know that's kind of sounds counterproductive to me, but I guess not.
It'll be fun though. So we'll finish up with one last song from Zoo Legacy, CRWD. It was recorded by the Big Money Shot, and definitely check them out on Facebook, check them out on Twitter. You can get their latest album for free, so they're going to be great. So thank you so much for joining us this week. Thank you,
Yeah,
ladies.
thanks for being here, girls.
A lot of lady energy this week. Awesome. Have a great weekend.
Later.
Sun coming up, I'm coming down. Last night I was the king and I wore the crown. The heir to the throne, it's all in the zone. Self-proclaimed and I know that. Baby girl, come on, throw that on me like it's your job. My team, we go so hard. Turned up to the maximum and they keep on asking them to play that zoo. It's nothing new. Not just the face in the crowd, don't wanna let you down. Oh, I wanna say it out loud and fall in love with the sound. Oh, I ride around with my windows down and my volume up. I'm not trying to stunt. You only out like once a month. Have faith, have fun. Force of bad habits, standing on chairs like I can't reach cabinets. That ass must be metallic, cause them pants fit like a magnet. How can we stop? We're so